Whoa, who is this guy? He looks freaking crazy, man. Oh, what have I done? At a small split in the trail, a few fighters stop to speak with you, each carrying a single pack. We recognize this place, one man says. Spent several years here with some kin. If they're still around, we have to warn them of what's coming. With luck, we'll find you again in less than a week. Okay guys, so welcome back. Here we are with a choice again. So we can wish the fighters well, we can give them some extra supplies. We only have 11 days left though. Remind everyone that they're free to do as they please. Ask how they're going to survive or something like that, or tell them they're neither here. I mean, meh. I'm gonna wish the fighters well. You nod your understanding. Kin is kin, you say. Do what you must to protect them. The man claps you on the shoulder and the fighters depart. 5 renown, that's good. But minus some fighters. Well, that's fine for now, I think. Complaints of Rafnansvart's excessive drinking have resurfaced. This time the man stumbled over some tent ropes, pulled the snagged canvas through a campfire, nearly setting a supply wagon aflame. Clansmen put out the fire on both the wagon and Rafnansvart's leg before leading him to you. Okay, so what should we do with this? We can punish him. Wow. Then okay, so we're gonna punch him. Ban him from camping near others in the future, so he will have to be on his own. Or this man drinks nothing but water from now on. So then I guess everyone has to look at him and stuff like that. People won't like that. I think I'm gonna ban him from camping near others in the future, actually. You'll rest and drink away from everyone until you learn to control yourself, you tell the man. The caravan approves of your decision until Rafnansvart disappears one evening. When you finally find him, it's as a corpse at the bottom of a steep ravine. He must have stumbled into it. He was a nuisance, but nobody wanted to see it end like this. Yeah, morale declined. I can see why. So we're soon here. I think I'm gonna go to camp here before that and rest so that our morale will go up. But first we can go to our heroes here and see if we are gonna do something here. We are not. I misremembered I can't press escape to back up. So let's rest one night. There we go. Good morale. And then we'll leave to Frostvellr.
Once a strong, thriving city, the walls of Frostvellr now just keep the howling winds at bay. With luck, they'll hold out against Dredge as well.
Nice. So here we have like a small city with gates and stuff like that. That's good against Dredge, I hope. I like Ivor here in the front. Super big. You jostle through fallow crowds of sunken faces who appear as though they've been freezing in front of Frostvellr for days. The gates are closed. You come to a stop at the bottom of the hill. They're closed? This is not looking good. Why are there so many people in the fields? We can't stay outside in the open like this. Oddleif finds you amongst the many refugees. Rook, I just talked to some of the women here. Nobody's being let into the city. Why? It's overrun with war from Blotsbuckle, Greyhorn, people from Bitra, all the nearby villages. The Dredge are everywhere. And the chieftain of Frostvellr has locked himself in the Great Hall. That's when they closed the gates. When the Dredge come, these hills will turn red. We have to get in there. Okay, we're getting in the wall somehow. I want to know more about what's going on in here. Let's lay low for now and see what happens. Where else could we go? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I want to know more about what's going on out in here. I see a lot of people gather around the rest houses and the gates. We could find out what they know. How could we get in, anyway? They closed the gate. I can get that gate open. Let's see if there's any other way before we start breaking down gates. I wasn't going to break in. Just push real hard. Yeah, so we have... okay, we can rest here as well. Heroes Gate and the market. Let's go to the market. So, one renown gets 3. And then we have some items. We have Warrior's Oath, a medallion worn around the neck of some varl to remind themselves of their worth as warriors. +1 willpower. Meh. 2 will press rest. We have read this before. We have the World Hook. An enormous fishing hook. Though to be from the legend in which the varl king Skymr pulled the whale from the Silverstone. 2 break. So you can do 2 more damage to one's shield if you have this. I'm gonna buy this actually. And then we have Statue of the Sightless Man, which is a level 5 item, which we will not buy. So it gives 20% dodge strength and 2 strength. Not so good anyways. But this guy is really good. There we go. And then we can buy... yeah, we can see here days worth. If I buy like... so I have 20 renown left. There we go. I can't press escape. And then we can go to the heroes here to equip... what did this do? 1 arm, 1 strength, 1 will. So that's quite good actually. And Alette has -1 aggro. That's what she will have. I think I will actually give the breaking to Rook. You can see you already have 3 in break. So we give that to him, and then we can give this item to Oddlef. So in the meantime, there we go. So let's... I mean, resting won't solve anything. We can't just sit here doing nothing, waiting for everyone else to solve it. So let's go to the gate. You approach the gate, where hundreds of people have gathered in the trodden, bloody space in front of the doors. Several pincushions' bodies lie unclaimed, as though they simply belonged there. So they have archers on the wall, I suppose, just shooting down on everyone that tries to break in. Archers up on the walls make it clear that nobody will be getting in. Men and women below intermittently call for mercy and reason, when they're not flinging stones and curses. Ivor, did you really expect to push these gates open, find out more from the crowd, shout at the guards on the wall, leave the gates and try something else? So I mean, shout at the guards won't do anything, other than maybe getting an arrow in my chest, so I won't do that. I'm gonna try to talk to some people here. You spend an hour talking to different people, who all have the same story. A couple days ago, the chieftain shut himself in, closed the gates and refused any more refugees. They've got huge stores of supplies in there too, adds one man. They're just hoarding them. Egil pulls you aside. I was following the outside of these walls, he says, and there's a water passage we could squeeze through, I think. Not the whole caravan, but if a handful of us get in, we might open the gates from the inside. Ah, so we can sneak in and... okay. So if we try to push through the front gates, we will just get shot at. That won't do anything. I will not shout at the guards. And we can leave and try something else. Or we can check out the water passage. I'm gonna do that. Check out the water passage. I'm not fitting through there, says Ivor. When you arrive at the narrow ducts. Go without me. It looks like it'll get you on top of the walls and then down to the gate where you can open it. Wait for us at the gate, Ivor. We'll be quick. When Egil said water, you should have guessed the runoff. Still, you manage to squeeze your way through tight stonework and force your way past an iron grate. You take stairs to the top of the walls. As you approach the gates, armed men take notice. They don't ask questions. Ooh, get ready for battle! And we don't have Ivor. And that's too bad, because he is really good. We have to remember it's Hogan we want. Hogan. Okay. So, Egil, because he's tank first, and Rook, Alette, Oddleif can, like, position themselves, and these guys will go before them as well. Well, Oddleif can, like, do her super thingy, so I am gonna do it like this. She can, like, shoot an arrow up in the air and block off stuff. Okay, so we are up on the gates. It looks like we have come. We are in the middle, so I guess we came from here. Just if you can see my mouse here, slowly to the right, and then we rushed through to the middle here, and now we have people on both sides, but only one people here. So Oddleif will stand here, Alette there, and then Rook. Oh, we're gonna press this guy to show these. So the twins here, well, the brothers will take care of this guy, and we will take care of these guys. We have to rush these bowmen. So since they are bowmen, I just saw that now. I'm gonna position myself like so. So you two take care of him, you two rush these, and this guy will hopefully go for these guys, and then you can be supporter. Let's go. So I am going to... I'm going to rush with Egil here, so straight away, and go for a 4 attack there. That's good. Ah, he did make it through. Ah! Whoa, he did lots of damage there. Okay, so can we can make her weaker, or we can... Yeah, we're gonna go for a 2 damage on her. So she will only do 1 damage from now on. Oh, Rook! Okay, Rook will go here and do his mark prey here. Schmonka! I didn't want to do this! Oh! Okay, and you run here. Let's see. If I do this, I will only do 1. I'm gonna do Bloody Flail here. Schwanka, schwanka, schwanka. Ha! Nice. Wah! Ouch! Rook, don't die! And then go for the attack. I'm actually gonna kill this guy. Well, maybe not actually. I'm gonna do it like this, so he's 1. Bonk. Okay, Alette's turn. And she is gonna bring him down to 1. There we go. We have to weaken them all. Why are you hitting Rook? No! Dad! Okay, 4 damage here again with Egil. He's going for Oddleif, that's not good. She can shoot her here to bring her down to 1. There we go. They are going so close before attacking. Ah! Okay, so for this time I am going to use up 2 willpower here with him to go closer and turn. Hopefully they will shoot him. Yeah, they did. That's good. And same with him. I will use 2 willpower here to go here. Please shoot him. Oddleif! No! Okay, and then with the let we can actually thread the needle here for these guys. Chunka! Nice! Hua! Okay, it's time to start killing, I think. Okay, another willpower there, bring her down to 1. So now they, almost all of them only have 1 health and therefore 1 strength left. So it's time to, I'm gonna go to this girl here. And there, now everyone is down to 1. That's really good because, well, they can't do especially much. Mogan, I mean, sure, you can kill one. That's fine. 1 renown. And with the let, I am actually gonna thread the needle again and kill both of these guys. Shonka, there, she was promoted. I want Egil to get promoted as well. Bonk. Or Hogan has to kill someone. Here is Hogan. Let's go up here, kill her. Like so. I want Hogan to kill her as well, actually. So, what I will do is just go to Egil here, because then we get some defense. Same with Alette here. And turn, Egil can do stone wall. And then Hogan kill her. Wanga! Ha ha ha! But okay, Rook and Oddleif both went down. That's not good. Oh well, that is what it is. And some 8 renown, that's good, that's good. We're gonna need that to level them up. Whoa, who is this guy? He looks freaking crazy, man. Oh, what are you doing? Letting ourselves in. Well, see that? I'm very impressed. But all those people we just let in there, dead! All those women and children with ya, dead! And thanks for killing the only ones holding this place together, skull! What are you talking about? The man orders his guards to get the door closed again before more refugees notice. If I knew there were fighters and wall outside, I would have brought you in. I'm Ekkel. I'm in charge here. We've heard of the chieftain. We've heard he's hiding out in the Great Hall. Oh, really? Think you mean hiding out in a grave? He's eating worms, if that wasn't clear. What happened in here? Soon as they heard Dredge were coming, anyone who couldn't swing an axe got one to the head. That's the short story, anyway. At least 3 clans in here warring over turf and food, and the worst are the god-forsaken varl. He eyes Ivor and shrugs with exaggeration. Exaggeration? I know how to say that word, but I can't right now. As if simply stating the obvious. We're in more danger here than out there. Look, I was in charge here before things went to crap. You've got some people who can fight. You've got your own varl. That counts for something. I can keep a flock safe in the Great Hall. You fight for me and to take back Frostvellr. I don't take sides. Too hard to tell when the good guys have become the bad. Fine. Cut these sheep loose and watch your own asses. What do I care? All I want to do right now is get out of the damn streets. Think careful about what you want. So this guy looks crazy, man. So yeah, we're gonna fend for ourselves, I think. We'll fend for ourselves inside Frostvellr. You can feel Ekil sizing you up on the spot, his hand hovering near his axe. He snores through his nose, changing his mind. Good luck, then. Hope we don't meet again with fighting in the same scraps. With the gates closed, Ekil and his men disappears down dark alleys. Hope we know what we're doing. I mean, making it up as we go, Ivor. Chapter 3. Little did they sleep. Okay, are we changing perspective again? It looks like it. Yep. Now it's Hakon. Hakon. Who is the face? Hakon, we're back. I was able to get about as many warriors from Strand as you wanted. And more weapons. Extra supplies too. You perk up. Just now realizing Mugur has been talking to you. Since Wagner died, everyone has been looking to you to make the decisions. It's exhausting. Håkon? I heard you. What were you saying? Sorry, just tired. Go on. Yeah. Sorry, just tired. Go on. Well, I was saying the Varl who sent Strand have returned. The governor gave us most of what we wanted. Good enough. Much resistance from the governor? Some. I don't think he was happy about us buying his fighters using his own money. He also insisted we take on a lackey of his to watch over his property. A man named Eric. Ah, that's the guy from the beginning of the game. Eric? I met him. He seems competent enough. Regardless, the governor will have to get over it unless he wants Dredge crawling through his streets. We've put down every slag that has wandered through here while you were gone. You're not flapping your mouth then? Did I become British right now? You're not flapping of your mouth then? You're sure It's kinda hard keeping track of all the voices, guys, I'm sorry. You're sure your wound has healed, Ludin? I agree. Enough has already gone wrong. If something happens to the prince on a mission of peace, the alliance would rot. Or worse. The right Ludin return to Strand, go home. He won't do that, he's the prince. Ludin makes his own decisions. Wagner's dead, there's no reason to stay. I mean, I just don't care. I mean, look at him, he doesn't care. Ludin makes his own decisions. We would only be made to do this again later, and I will not suffer it all a second time. Either take us through the wandering road, or do your job and slaughter some dredge. Ludin turns abruptly with a scowl. He stamps back to his ring of tens and followers. Wandering road's not an option with this many. I could crush that boy's skull with one hand. It won't be Ludin. If Ludin won't be deterred, you'll have to deal with it. Don't Ludin get to you. Let's go. I'm sick of looking at this dump. What do I tell the warriors, Håkon? Tell them to be cautious, normal losses. Tell them we're covering the mountainside in dredged bodies. Tell them we don't stop until Sliiimz is retaken. So we are Varl, we seemingly likes to fight, so tell them we're covering the mountainside in dredged bodies. Good. Give the world and we'll be set off. I wonder if I can, like, write down the voices I do for the characters. But I don't know what to write. I mean, do I write big burly voice for this guy, or do I, like, describe how I use my tongue in the mouth or something like that to do this? I do play D&D, but then my voices is more random and, like, spontaneous in the moment. When I DM, that is. If you guys have any, like, tips or ideas on how to keep track of the voices I do, please let me know down in the comments. Okay, so we can talk to people and then I guess we can go to heroes. So let's go to Ubin first here. You knew him well, didn't you? Wagner? No, well, I don't know. I remember him. Always rushing around with some important business, but I never knew him. Never got a chance to talk much. Longer than I did, in any case. I suppose so. When he spoke, Var listened. I knew that. I could use help here. There, not here. The Scrivener leans back, considering the sentiment. I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the right Varl. Mugur got some skill there. Most I can do is hold a quill. Okay, so you consider what to say next. What are you always putting down in that journal? I hear a terror in your day. What do you suppose happened to the sun? Random question, out and get some rest, always more marching to do. I'm gonna go with, I heard you were a terror in your days. Do you know how old I am? Dare I ask? I'm competing, you know. Nobody knows how old we varl can get, naturally. There's one by the name of Snorri. He's got a few years on me. Just hunkers in Grofheim collecting rhyme. Bastard might actually beat me. Another one named Krumr is close, I think. But the adult son of a bitch still welcomes a fight. He probably be off before I am. Although... The Scrivener's gestures around him as if to remind you of the current situation. You chuckle. Anyway, point is, what difference does it make? I'm just a delivery buyer for Yonder now. Can't remember half what I've done. Hence the journal. Hence? Don't get fancy on my behalf, Hakon. Okay, I won't. But really, what are you always putting down in that journal? How do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens. They've got a banner in Aberrang for that, you know. You mean the long banner? Yes. The menders wove up something that writes its own history. You want my opinion? I don't trust it. No? It tells a broad story. I think there's some value in the narrow. Whose story does it write? Mine? Theirs? Ludin's? Gods forbid. Ha! You relic. The gods have been dead for a long time. Oh, have they? Old habits, I suppose. So, what do you suppose happened to the sun? You seem like a guy who knows stuff. Gods, shouldn't I know? Never seen something like this before. Are you worried? Some of the varl in the caravan thinks the world's coming to an end. Others think it's the best thing that could happen. No more black months. I'll take it, if it's the end. I'm ready. What about the rest of us? To the depths with ya. Ha! Get some rest, old man. Always more marching to do. I've hoofed more hills than a horse born with a grudge. Don't worry about me. Okay, so let's talk to Mogr. I'd ask how you're dealing with Wagner's death, but I already know the answer. Do you? Steady old Mogr, which is good. I know most of these walls, but they're not under my command. They came to follow Wagner. Tell you the truth, I wouldn't want to be in your position either. Haven't you ever wanted to be in command? More than I am? Any more rope and I hang myself. I doubt that. I forget, you weren't around back then. At one point, I had more rope. I hung myself. Dark, man. Whew. So, no, I'm not interested in command. It's all yours. Thanks. Anything you can tell me about the caravan? Throw together this many varl, half of them want to hit each other, the rest want to be left alone. Anyone I should keep an eye on? There's a couple of clan leaders trying to show off for each other. Not a big deal, I've got it under control. The fighters we just got from Strand aren't bad, but they're unruly. Give it a few days. And there are a few moaning about fighting for you instead of Wagner. Those are the ones to worry about. What about Ludin's men? They don't want to hear anything from me. I know that. Any problems? Could be. Ludin's pet varl is named Bersi. I'm not sure where he came from or what his deal is. Bastard know how to fight, but there's something I don't like about him. His girl in red is scary too, Yrsa. She's probably the best fighter Ludin got, to be honest. I've overheard some varl call her the witch. Why? The flaming arrows, I think. It's a good trick, but the fire upsets our varl more than the dredge. Still doesn't make much sense. Witch? They're not scholars, Hakon. I think they're mostly just afraid of her. That makes more sense. Don't let her find out. You think we're walking into a death trap? This many war? No, we should be alright. Things could get rough though. I don't like being the one to send Varl to their deaths. I like worrying about myself, and that's the extent of it. Who would have expected Vognir to drop like that to a couple of slag? I'm still wondering what happened. He had hundreds of dead slag to his name. I don't get it. Just happens sometimes. No big moment. I'm sure it surprised him even more than us. Although, I have to wonder. Never mind. Anyway, I'll worry about the warriors. You worry about not doing something stupid. That's asking a lot. So, what were you holding back about Vognir? I'd rather not say, Hakon. Why not? It's the kind of thing that gets stuck in your head, and you need a clear one. It's better if you let me worry about it. If you say so, keep it to yourself. If there's a reason to bring it up again, I will. So I chose that option because he seems like an honorable varl, or honorable person, people. I guess they're a person. And I can also guess what it is. He guesses that Ludin stabbed him in the back or something like that. Let's see if it's true or not. Stay tuned. Let's get back to it. Let me know if you need anything else. I will. Pooh, my voice, guys. Pew, pew, pew. Let's go to heroes here then. So, now we have Eric as well here. And we can level up Hakon, so let's do that. Promotion. Confirm. And he will be our strength guy. So I will do another one here, but I also want him to have a bit more armor. And he can already link 2 willpower extra to his attacks, and he already do 2 breaks, so that's good. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Mooger can't level up. Gunnulf can't level up, but he's already rank 2. And then Eric we can promote, so let's do that as well. And we can check his special abilities. Rally. The character is an expert of city warfare, darting in and out to be useful where it is needed. While he doesn't use a bow like the hunter, Rally allows him to grant willpower to allies from anywhere in battle, when they'll need it most, making him an invaluable support character. So at rank 1, which we are at now, he can grant an ally 2 willpower, instead of his attacking them, of course. And since he's really quick and darting around, I'm actually just gonna give him 2 break damage here. I can't press escape. I always forget. So we have great morale, and we are about to leave this place with our varls. But you will have to wait until the next episode to see what happens next. So yeah, please like and subscribe to the video if you actually did like it and want to subscribe. Of course, I won't make you. You are your own persons and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, that's that. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.